That deserves a what the hell? Here's an update on that 43-year-old lady that got pregnant by her 14-year-old, or sorry, by her 16-year-old daughter's 14-year-old boyfriend, if that makes sense, okay? Because yes, she's still not locked up. She's still not in prison. So we have an update on this lady.
I recently received this photo of Robin Polston, and I cannot wrap my head around the fact that she's not in jail.
Dude, this lady is still taking pictures, bro. Like, what the fuck? This is an alleged 14-year-old, okay? Dude, what the fuck?
If you're unfamiliar with who she is, this is the 43-year-old woman from Washington, Illinois, who allegedly got pregnant by her teen daughter's 14-year-old ex-boyfriend. That's him right there, and there's the baby. Here's the boy when he was going out with her daughter at an 8th grade dance that she chaperoned. Here they are at 8th grade graduation. She had the audacity to do a maternity shoot, and here's one of the photos.
Yep.
This is after she told the photographer that he's 25 years old. He just looks really young. Here's more and more.
Does that say bow?
And the most cringy of them all.
Dude, this was really cringy, bro. You're literally posing. You're a 43-year-old woman posing like that with your 14-year-old. I don't even know. Well, you could say baby daddy, I guess. Bro, what?
In my opinion. Now, if you haven't seen my other videos about it, here are some of the details. After the 8th grade graduation, the boy moved to Nevada with his dad and stepmom. They came back to visit a few times, and apparently during each of those visits, he would ask to go and stay with a friend. Robin does have a teen son of her own, so apparently she would play it off like, oh yeah, my son is friends with him.
Dude, she has a teen son, bruh. She has a teen son. How would she feel if another grown-ass woman got pregnant by her son, dude? What? I didn't know she had a teen son. I only know she had a teen daughter because that was obviously the daughter's ex-boyfriend. But bro,
He's welcome to stay here. Everything will be fine. But he wasn't going over there to see the son. It was to see Robin. They think that she had been texting him and grooming him pretty much the entire time before they even moved. And then after he got back home to Nevada, he apparently started acting up really bad, threatening to run away, all of this stuff. So he was able to convince his dad and stepmom to allow him to move in with his grandparents in the St. Louis area. But then he started having the same type of behavior there. And then one day, Robin drove down to pick him up and apparently told his grandparents that he's friends with her teenage son and he is welcome to come and live with her, that she'll watch after him and take care of him and keep them updated.
That's already a red flag, dude. Telling his grandparents, you know what? You know, he's good. Like, bro, why? Okay, as another adult, why would you want the responsibility to take on another kid? You know? Why didn't the grandparents think of that? Like, you know what? Why are you asking me to let him live with us? With you, I mean. Why do you want him so bad?
On how things are going, and they let him go and never told the dad and stepmom that he had moved in with her. And then we all know what happened from there. In the fall, Robin began telling her clients at the salon that she's pregnant, and everybody was really happy for her.
Okay, why is this Snapchat name or thing no teenagers?
And when they asked who the father was, she apparently said she has some boyfriend in the military from the St. Louis area and he's gone a lot. But then people noticed that this boy was oftentimes tagging along with her, and she told them that he is the military boyfriend's younger brother. And then she told other people that they're together, but that he's 25 years old. Look at what this Snapchat story is called. No teenagers.
Yeah, literally. That's
now look, she posted this onto her Facebook on February 19th. It says, finally here, 42 hours of labor, but had him naturally after thinking a C-section was highly possible. But only 20 minutes of delivery, pushing, after 41 and a half hours of labor. Born January 23rd, 2025 at 6:26 p.m. This is the boy at the hospital. Looks like he's holding a breast pump accessory or something. But imagine being 15 years old and watching all of that. She also posted this on February 19th. It's a photo of her daughter that says, my emotional support buddy, love this girl more than life. My best friend forever and always. And it looks like she's sitting in a hospital recliner.
Bro, you literally effed your daughter's ex-boyfriend.
Imagine being a teenage girl and being at the hospital with your mother while she has a baby that is most likely fathered by your 14-year-old ex-boyfriend from 8th grade. So now let's circle back to this photo. She was taking family type of pictures with herself, the boy, and the baby. People started putting all the red flags together and figured out exactly who this boy was, and they reported it to the police. The Washington Police Department was able to collect DNA from Robin, the boy, and the baby, but results could take anywhere between 5 to 12
thought the results came in already, bruh.
months because they have to go through the Illinois Crime Lab in order to be admissible in court. And they're saying that until those results come back and show that he fathered this baby, there's really nothing they can do. He's no longer living with her because apparently after the police got involved, she kicked him out. So he's back.
She kicked him out, but she's still seeing him, taking pictures, family pictures with him. Yeah, you're so stupid, bruh.
Back with his dad and stepmom, and he's attending school again. My heart just absolutely breaks for this boy. Sources are stating that he's not cooperating with police. He's not talking to anybody about what happened. He apparently thinks that he loves her and the baby, and he's wanting to be a family. I'm sure he's feeling a ton of different emotions that at his age, he probably doesn't know what they are and how to cope with them. I also feel horrible.
Tanya, hold on. Tanya says, call the cops. Tanya, they did. They didn't do anything. Hello.
For her children because they had no idea what was really going on either. She had convinced them that he had a bad home life and she was just trying to help him and was looking out for him. Make sure to hit the follow button because I'll keep you guys updated on what happens with this. Hopefully before too long, I can show you guys a mugshot. I recently...
Yeah, that is crazy. That is fucking bananas, dude. That deserves a... What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
El pollo is loco.